Hello and welcome to the Responsive Family Sleep Podcast. I'm your host, Kim Hawley, holistic sleep coach, lactation consultant, peaceful parenting educator, and mom. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by all the conflicting sleep info, frustrated with sleep information that just plain felt wrong, or searched desperately for a truly gentle and responsive sleep approach, then you are in the right place. In each episode, we'll be answering your most pressing baby and toddler sleep questions, busting those sleep myths, and helping you understand truly developmental, biologically normal baby and toddler sleep, plus encouraging you to trust your intuition along the way. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back. This episode is releasing on Thanksgiving here in the US. I don't know if you're actually listening to it while you're prepping food and getting ready for the day, or if you're listening to it later. I promise you I am not recording it anywhere near Thanksgiving, so no worries on that. I am currently spending time with my family, but I thought I'd take a moment just to release a short episode today around the practice of gratitude and focusing on the small and wonderful moments in parenting, because parenting is full of a lot of hard moments, right? And a lot of messy moments and a lot of boring moments and a lot of sensory overload moments. And, it's easy and natural for our brain to find all the negative things and amplify them, especially if sleep is hard right now, or your little's in a really hard phase with parent preference or separation anxiety or meltdowns and tantrums or any number of things that kiddos do that are really challenging for us parents. And I think that we need to consciously shift and really focus on and identify the positive moments. I saw somewhere on social media, and I don't remember who it was to give credit to, but there was a meme going around, and I was talking about glimmer moments. So we have trigger moments that tend to set us off, right? And then we have these glimmer moments, which are moments of connection and joy and beauty. And that if we focus on seeing them and identifying them, we're going to be in a much better emotional place, right? And this really comes alongside or goes hand in hand with something I do a lot in my group coaching program, where we start most group coaching sessions with sharing wins and positives. And, my preference is it to be around sleep, because obviously we're here for all the hard things with sleep. But it can also just be around parenting in general, and to start off with sharing something awesome or good that's happened lately, because we're bringing awareness to it, right? Before we dive into all the messy questions and what's going wrong or what you're confused about, we're focusing on the positives. And, it's a survival instinct. Our brains are naturally wired to find those negatives and bring them to our attention so we can address them. And so we need to intentionally counterbalance that. And so, I think there's a lot of ways that you can do that. You can list 3 gratitudes at the end of every day, or list 3 really awesome parenting moments, or just make a habit of noticing them. Hey, that was lovely, right? That was great. I felt really connected. I felt like I responded really well, or that was a really great contact nap. I really enjoyed the snuggles. And just reminding yourself of those throughout the day can really be powerful and help create a practice of appreciation and gratitude. And I just want to make a note here. I'm not talking about pushing this in a toxic positivity sort of way. I definitely think we can go too far, and it needs to feel genuine. But this is also something I think of as a muscle that you need to strengthen. And so if you're not in the habit of noticing these glimmer moments, or noticing the positives, noticing and savoring those connected moments, then making a structured way for you to notice them better can be a really, really powerful tool. So I'll leave you with that on this Thanksgiving, and I hope that resonates with you and gives you something to think about. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this episode left you feeling more informed, confident and encouraged on your sleep journey. And just a reminder before you go that nothing in this episode is individualized to your specific sleep situation, nor is it to be taken as medical advice. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't, and check with your healthcare provider about any medical concerns. Take a moment to subscribe to this podcast so that you'll never miss an episode. And take a moment to rate, review, or share an episode you love on social media. All of that helps parents just like you find me, this podcast, and this gentle and responsive sleep information. I'll see you next time.